So you mean to tell me I've been walking around with a tight, occluded, a word I just learned, vein in both my little legs, walking around the ton as if my life couldn't end at any moment. There is a bubble in my blood, and it's trying to end my life. I just got my results back. I limped my way. Clawing my way through the New York subways, up the inaccessible stairs, with my big hippo leg. And I went to the hospital. I almost went to the wrong one, mind you. Almost went to the completely wrong part of the city. That's neither here nor there. I finally get there. I finally am seen after like 45 minutes of waiting. It's ridiculous. And I couldn't eat before, of course. And it was in the middle of the day. So I'm just starving. I'm starving. I'm falling asleep. I'm like, guys, please, just like, please, I need to go eat. They finally put me back there. They stick me good. Moving it around. Stab. They take some blood. They put some things in me. It makes me feel like I'm going to piss myself. I feel real warm in my extremities, and not in a good way. And then they scan me. Scan takes 5 minutes. I'm out. Claw my way back. I get my results the next day. The very next day. They just drop it in my portal as if I am to know what these words mean. And they don't sound good. They don't sound good at all. An occlusion? Huh. Right. There is a clot. I'm naming her Suzette, and I know there are two, but she's just Suzette. She has dual personalities, and her personalities are blocking the blood flow in my legs. No, that's not funny. What are we gonna do? I'm waiting. I'm in turmoil. Because like I got the results early in the day, but I was working. I was just like living my freaking life. I made some tofu soup. It was delicious. And then I was like, you know what, let me look at these results. Because I thought I was going to hear back. I thought they were going to call me. Because I was like, if it's something serious, they'll probably call me. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, what does this mean? So I put in the Googles. I put in the interwebs. And it's becoming a little more concerning. So I'm like, you know what, let me get some validation from my doctor friends. I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about. So I send them my report and I'm like, guys, what does this mean? Lots of concern, lots of fear, urgency even. They're like, so you really need to talk to your doctor. Someone told me to stop drinking. I'm like, girl. Anyways. And yeah. What happened then? So I call my doctor. I end up having to call my doctor. And I got the nurse. And he's like, hey, I was just thinking of you. And I'm like, if you were thinking of me, why the fuck didn't you call me? And he's like, so when do you want to schedule? Like June 18th. Bitch, that's in weeks, okay? I'm on the verge of death. What if this Suzette decides to swim her way up to my heart and I have a stroke at the ripe young age of 28? I'm too young and sexy to have a stroke. I'm too young and sexy. And I'm hot because I had to turn off the AC so that you could hear me. It's just like, you can't do that. So I'm like calling, he's like, I was just thinking of you, let me schedule you, whatever. And I'm like, girl, am I gonna die? Like, what am I supposed to do? And I was like, I can't even come in then because I'm gonna be traveling for work. So what can I do now? And he's like, let me just like have the doctor call you. I'm like, do you want me to die? I was like, my friends are concerned. He's like, whoa. You shouldn't be asking people for medical advice. I'm like, well, when I can't get a hold of my doctor, that's what I'm gonna do. And actually either way, because I trust them far more than I trust you because I don't fucking know you at the end of the day. Really, not truly. He puts the message in. I take a little depression nap because I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And I have not succeeded in anything. I haven't really done anything with my life. And this Suzette is going to travel up to my brain even, which is worse because I'm a vegetable. I'm not even like dead. I'm just like mentally dead. Like just a waste of a fucking body. Yeah. my doctor like calls back hours later and it's like, girl, don't even worry about it. And I'm like, I don't, she's like older, just like very, just like an old person who doesn't really give a fuck about much. And she's always trying to get me to come into the office. I'm like, girl, let's have this dialogue right now. What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do? She's like, I'm gonna put you on some blood thinners. I'm like, I don't wanna do that. She's like, babes. And I'm like, and then she's like, yeah, you need to come in so we can discuss options. I think I can just put a balloon in there. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? You're not putting a fucking balloon in my arteries, okay? Or my veins, whatever the fuck they are, whatever's occluded. You're not putting a balloon in there, all right? We need to figure this out right now, right here on the phone. And she's like, I need to show you pictures. I'm like, you can text them to me. I'm on my phone now. She's like, what? Long story short, she told me that I have to come in for an appointment, which is just like so fucking dumb. And I'm going to start taking the fucking blood thinners. But I mean, it's really not fair. I do everything I can. I am vegan, not by will. I exercise regularly. I drink water. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I drink, but like, you know, sometimes I try to drink in moderation. I just, you know, like, what the hell else can you do? Like, what the hell else can you do, you know? I mean, I guess at the end of the day's gonna end. It's just my day is probably gonna end much sooner than anyone else's. And then what then? Accomplish nothing. Not gonna get my book out. No one's gonna see my art. No one's gonna see no one is gonna see what I've done. What the hell? Huh. Anyways, I'm supposed to call my doctor back, so that was all I wanted to share.
I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm